Hey, Mossy733 or Mossy Man here, playing some more Ark. Okay. So there's a couple reasons why I'm actually doing this stream. Part of it is because I'm bored. And I just got off work. Another part of it is I'm not tired yet. So I thought might as well make some progress. Okay. So if I remember correctly, what I wanted to do was collect more metal and things like that, which isn't a bad idea, but probably something that can help me, not necessarily with the metal, but with narcotics and things like that, is if I get a thorny dragon. Oh, hey, Earth. Good to see you, man. It's either a thorny dragon or a morellatops, but all the morellatops we've seen are up there, and they're stuck. So what I'm doing right now is I'm collecting narco berries. That way we have something to make narcotics with. Because, you know, it's 5 narco berries and spoiled meat, mortar and pestle, and you'll get some narcotics. I kind of want to do some killing, though. Just a bit, you know? Okay. Chine bow over there. Let me drop the non-essentials. Perfect, we should be fine from here. There's a scorpion and a snake. I don't want to kill the scorpion because it has chitin. So if I actually killed it, I'm still gonna harvest and everything, but I won't get any good out of it, or good use right now at least. I do see a mantis in the distance, and I'm super afraid of mantises. Oh. Never mind, that's a direwolf. I'm gonna leave them alone for now. Especially since I don't have a bola. Alright. I guess we can just continue getting narco berries then. Because honestly, we don't really need to kill anything. It's a water beetle. Speaking of which, come here, boy. Thank you. Okay. I'm basically just chilling. 2:52 p.m. for you. It is 10:53 p.m. for me. So, just about to be 11 p.m. for me. This stream probably isn't going to be super long, you know, I'm just kind of messing around, having fun. You know, trying to get tired, trying to get sleepy. Hey Rose, good to see you, man. Yeah, this isn't the same stream as the one you saw earlier. This is almost like a continuation, I guess. This is what happens when I get bored. There we go. Ooh. Wonder. I might be able to get something out of that drop. That'd be cool. I guess we can take Danny for now. Over that drop, you know. Test out our tame a little bit. I'm actually going to start storing things in my smithy. Because we're kind of accessing. Ooh, he got levels. Okay, that's the wrong one. He got levels. There we go. Movement speed, so we can be cowards. Danny's doing pretty well. I mean, just got to level up. We're gonna go and... Oh, it's up there. Never mind. I thought it was the one that would spawn over there. We're going to go get a loot drop. It's not the one I was thinking of. Okay, I'm gonna return Danny so we don't get him killed, because that'd be really annoying. You know, I'm not gonna go and tame Danny and go through all that trouble just to get him killed the very next thing. Okay. What was I doing? Narcoberries, yes. A little scatterbrained. It's fun. I was working at the job I just got, and it was pretty interesting. Today was my very first shift. You know, it's Wednesday and there are big specials on Tuesday. It's a busy day, so they brought me in today to train that way. You know, it'd be a little more relaxed than it normally is. And honestly, it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. We did get a bit of a rush at one point, though. But, you know, I basically just was in charge of making dough because we were making pizzas. Okay, well, let's just do this over here. There we go. All right. Let's get this in here. Now we have drugs. Perfect. Yay, drugs. Oh, we had... Let's see. Looks like we're gonna run out of narco berries. Honestly, okay, actually, the funny thing is, today was my first training shift at my newest job. The job I had right before it, and that I actually, like, I had 2 jobs for a little bit, at least. Today was my training shift at my second one. But while I was at that shift, my manager texted me. I didn't see until afterwards. He had to let go our whole staff because of the Corona thing. He basically said, yeah, we're letting you all go, but once this whole thing blows over, he's basically like down to go ahead and hire anyone else back after everything goes away. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. Not super broken up about it since the newer job actually pays, you know, significantly better, and it actually gives me hours even though we're going through the coronavirus thing right now. You know, it's fun, active and productive. Yeah, but it's just nice to have job experience because getting to my first job was like annoying because I would go and apply places that'd be like, you don't have any job experience. Kind of sucks. And they'd either overlook it or find another reason to say no, basically. And it wasn't like I didn't have a horrible time finding a job. I'll be honest. I actually had a really relaxed time because I went and applied to like 15 places. 3 of them responded. 2 said no. 1 said yes. Actually, no. 2 said yes, but 1 said yes faster than the other, and it had better hours. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to this place. So I'm not gonna say I had a horrible time trying to find a job. I actually had a really good time finding a job. You know, I was partially like really good luck and also just, you know, applying places because the funny thing about getting a job is to get one, you just have to put yourself out there and you just have to be willing to like go and walk into a place and going, hey, do you have any applications? Or even doing it online. Like, I know I was lazy, so I didn't go online, but I made up for that by, you know, like literally, there's like a strip mall right here where I live. There's an area where there's a bunch of restaurants over there, and one day I went and applied to every single location on that strip. Just walked in and said, hey, do y'all have applications? If they said, sorry, we're not taking anyone right now, I was like, okay, cool. And if they were like, well, you have to be 18, then I was like, fine, that's cool, whatever. But besides that, like, if they had an application that I was allowed to fill out, I would fill it out. Obviously it didn't give me great results, but it gave me something in the end. Coward. Level 26. Flame arrows. More stone stuff. Stego saddles. It's actually pretty good. The funny thing is, I don't know if I mentioned this too much, but during the like stream earlier today, we actually had a well, I talked about how like I went and checked out a server server was for beginners, so it capped you at 24. Well, I hopped back on to show one of my brothers. When I get back on, there's a T-Rex circling around my base. And I was like, oh no. Because, I'm level 24. It's not like I'm that strong, and I only had like one tame, and it's a deer. So it's not like I could take care of it or anything. It's pretty funny. I basically moved the deer further inside the base, and then just kind of hid. And then I was like, cool. It's not like I'm gonna play on this server seriously anymore, anyways. So I just got off. I was like, whatever. No big deal. Because it's getting to nighttime, we're gonna go to the cool spot, which is at the very top of this little peak right here. Just gotta get to it first. It's pretty funny. During my shift today, which was only like 4.5 hours long, it wasn't honestly that long. During it, like I was being trained how to make pizzas, obviously. At one point, it got busy enough to where like I couldn't continue on the station where I was because they had like to rush through things, and obviously I just started not super fast. What ends up happening is, oops, I accidentally ate narco berries to make up for it. Oh, there we go. I ate a single stem berry and it's almost back down to 0, but of course it hurts your water a lot. Anyways, so at one point, it gets busier, so they take me off most of what I was doing, and they put me on one thing, like one specific task. So for 2 of those hours straight, all I was doing was pizza would come out of oven very slowly. I'd get the pizza onto the scooper thingy. That's the best way to describe it, scooper thingy. I'd move it, depending on like if it's a New York style crust, then I put garlic butter on the crust, cut it into 8 slices, put it in a box. If it's thin crust, I don't do anything besides cut it and put it in a box. And that was my whole job for like 2 hours straight. Like, what I will mention is, there's a reason why most restaurant jobs are considered unskilled labor. It's not exactly complicated. But that doesn't mean it's not important. Those jobs are important. Like, they're definitely necessary. Like, we had probably a couple hundred orders while I was there today, and I was only there for about 4 hours. And it may not seem super important, but not everyone can just go home and cook their own meals. Not everyone is able to stop by the grocery store after like work or after like classes or whatever. So like, basically what I'm trying to say is, like, it doesn't really matter if it's unskilled. It's still necessary. No, I need them in there. 15. It's not too bad. I'm turning most of my arrows into trank arrows. And then I need to go deal with my scorpion, right? Okay. Then I guess what's on the agenda for, arc morning is just making more arrows. I can actually do some tonight, because all it takes is thatch and flint. Even though they're called stone arrows, you don't actually use any stone in the recipe to make it, which I think is a little ironic. Okay. Oh, and fiber. I can only make 9 though. It's not great, but it's getting there. Honestly, I enjoy, just playing Ark in general. So it's nice to be able to, every once in a while, just stream Ark. Because obviously it's not a game that's, I'm not going to say as popular, but it's not a game that's as often, like, requested on streams and stuff like that. But it is really fun to play. Hey, Tiger. Okay. Well, let me see. Much better. We can change the gamma a little bit. Okay. It should return pretty quickly. Yeah. Okay. Anyways. Is that a saber-tooth? What is that? I can't tell. Oh. That's a Prolovia. That's the badger thing I was talking about last time. They hide in the ground and then jump up. I've never seen one just roaming around. What's he doing? Oh, I do believe he's about to kill me. I hope he stopped over there. Let me change to my normal arrows instead of my trank arrows. Hopefully, I'll be able to, if he does come over here, fend him off with my small army of 3. My 2 animals and me. Dadgummit. It's the downside to having mortal and pestle on the ground. Where is my... I think all my spark powder's in the forge. Yes. There we go. It's annoying because I'm wearing hide, which is supposed to heat you up. Just a little bit. I think I might be wearing... No, I'm wearing hide. Shut up, Danny. Can't tell because it's nighttime whether or not there's like capros in the water. It's a good spawn for them, and they spawn here pretty often because of it. Now let's look through my inventory and see what I can get rid of. Not that much. I don't really understand what's weighing me down so much. Really shouldn't be getting weighed down too much. Also, chat got disconnected again, so I have to check that. Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, what happened there was basically all of a sudden my Wi-Fi went out for a second. But that shouldn't happen again. But whenever it does happen, sometimes it'll disconnect me from chat and it won't let me see it again because I have it pulled up on my right side. Actually, let me see something. I don't know if this will do anything to the stream, so no one freak out. Okay, I think I... Hmm. Okay, it should be back to normal, but I'm not super positive on that. Yes, I can see the chat again now. I think we're all good. I'm checking on my phone just to make sure, because I don't want to see that like my stream just went down for something. Okay, cool. It's still up. We're still good, doing good. Okay, yeah. But y'all might experience buffering. But besides that, everything should be fine now. My preview's still loading in. But besides that... Okay, there it is. Yeah, I was just waiting for my preview to load back in to make sure I could still see that we're all good. But Mr. Midget Man is gonna get to work. So there's a couple different things we want to do. I want to get my hatchet, among other things. I want a pike soon enough, so I'll go ahead and spend the Ingrams on it now. Honestly, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't really understand the point of the magnifying glass. I don't like crossbows too much. I don't know why. I just like the bows a little bit better. I do believe we get compound bows later on. Oh, but this thing right here is the sickle. So good for collecting silk and cactus sap and everything. Like, it's just amazing. We are definitely going to take advantage of it later on. Let me see. I don't know if I'm thinking about the correct game, but I do believe there's a compound bow. But I don't know where. Like, this is level 65 is where we learn the flamethrower. There it is. Level 79. Yeah, we got a bit of a way to go. Oh yeah, it's not super far. It's just, where are we right now? Yeah, it's just like another 49 levels. I'm tempted to go get that white level loot drop, even though it's probably worthless to me. You zoned out for a second, Earth? That's all good, man. I'm zoning out right now, and I'm supposed to be in charge of this stream. Hey, Davey. How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. We're just chilling in Ark. Basically waiting for daytime to come back, because I really hated venturing around at night. More likely to die that way. Let's go ahead and chomp down on some berries. Really need to start eating our meat more often, though, because one, it goes bad if we don't eat it, and two, we have a bunch of it. Okay. Basically just have this on so we can see. Because I did turn my gamma up, but when we turn it down, it's still eh. I don't like it. Okay. But we might as well adventure around at least a little bit. Since this guy's here, I'll turn his stamina up. Okay. Earth, what I will say is the good thing about Xbox is you're able to cross-platform with people who have it on Windows 10. I have it on Steam, so I sadly cannot cross-platform with anyone. Like, I can play with other Ark guys on Steam, but, you know, as far as I'm aware, as far as every article I was able to find, yeah, I literally can't cross-platform with, like, anyone else on any other console. Which was really annoying, because I thought I could. Because there's a bunch of articles freaking out about how you can cross-platform now, and I'm like, cool, that's amazing. And then I found out, like, it doesn't apply for the majority of users. I saw one really sad article or blog. This guy was like, you know, I really wish PS4 could cross-platform more. Also, I'm gonna put Danny back because it's just safer to adventure around by foot, which sounds weird, but it just is. You know, I don't want Danny to die. Danny's hard to, like, tames are hard to get. Okay, and I can't do stuff that I'm about to do on Danny nearly as easily. It's a lot of fish. Ooh. Nice. Ooh. See, that's what happens if you let the thorns hit you. It's not a huge deal, as long as you're in a place where he can't get to you. But you can see my torpidity on the middle right. Those little stars right there are raising up. If they get too high, I'll just pass out. And it also like makes it hard for your stamina to regain its to like get back. Coolio. So what we're gonna do now is collect some of our arrows, which is something I recommend you do every time you shoot something, because that way you don't have to waste more, you know, time collecting resources, more resources on getting the arrows in the first place. All that good, you know, logical things. You obviously won't be able to collect all of your resources back, like all of your arrows back every time you shoot, but most of the time you'll be able to get the arrows back. Like if you miss, you can run up and get it, like, you know, Oh no, I hit this rock instead of a dinosaur. I just picked it back up. Boom. Obviously that does still hurt your bow. Okay, I think... Here. Can I build a bola yet? I need thatch to do that, don't I? Yeah, I do. Well, my main objective today is to get thatch for some reason. I can't remember what I was doing. Can someone remind me in chat what I was supposed to be doing during this? I think I was supposed to be getting more bows and more arrows today. What I'm tempted to do is get a bola, knock that thing out. The flying thing, it's called the Lymantria. They're honestly not that great of flyers. Their movement speed is max. Like, when you tame it, you cannot get it any higher of a movement speed than it's already at. So you better be happy with what you get. Here, little buddy, are you angry at me? I want you to die now. Level 15? That'd be bad if you hit me. There you go. See, we got 6 of like the 8 that we shot at it. There's a chance I missed. Yeah, I did. There we go. Oh no. Perlovias are kind of strong. I don't even know what level it is, but I don't think they're good swimmers, are they? Better than me. But I know the area that I'm going to, normally dinosaurs can't climb. So if I can get there before it can, then we are all good. There we go. Seem to have lost it in that little bit of a scuffle. Here, buddy. I can see you. Hello, my furry badger friend. I'm going to shoot you now. Please die. Perlovia's angry little boys. Honestly, I saw them used for a really cool thing. If you're on a PvP server, one of the ways you can hide your really good loot is you can put a bunch of it in a Perlovia or inside a Basilisk or really whatever you want. Anything that hides underneath the ground, you can make a Perlovia just chill underneath the ground. So what you can do is you can fill their inventory with really good stuff, make them hide underneath the ground, and anyone flying around would not be able to see it. Like, they'd have to be specifically looking for it. I know. The only downside is people can use parasaurs to detect enemies now, meaning if you did do this, people could fly around with parasaurs, like carrying parasaurs underneath their flying tames, and they can use them to find your Perlovias or Basilisks or whatever. But, you know, it's still a really cool idea. Especially if you're on, like, a beginner server. I doubt a lot of people on beginner servers would know. You know, personally, I haven't done that. And honestly, like, people who have enough patience to do Perlovia/Basilisk hunts are already pretty crazy, so it's not like you're going to be able to keep your stuff from them in the first place. Anyways, we need thatch to make more arrows. Before we go and get that thatch, I want to kill some more things. Killing is fun. Hollow thorny dragon. Never mind. Hello? I cannot see you. Oh. I have snake after me. I have angry snake. Angry snack. Weak snack. That's really annoying. Didn't want to use my pickaxe. I also don't want to get in a scuffle with that terror bird over there. Because, well, kind of doubt I could win. Especially since what I really should be upgrading more is my health, so I can tank hits more. I don't know why, but I just got scared by the brush right here. It looks like the same thing that sticks out of the ground when you see basilisks. In Aberration, there's these big 3 like prongs that stick out of the ground right where it is. And you know, like at first you'd think, oh, there's no way someone would just overlook that, but the problem is Aberration is kind of a dark map. And most of the ground's dark, so it kind of blends in. You know, there's tall like grass and brush like this, so it's hard to tell sometimes when you're playing Aberration, but you know, I probably should have noticed that we're not playing Aberration. And I don't have anything to worry about really. Just gonna drop that for now. Also, this is raw prime meat, which is really good for tames, but I doubt we have enough time because we just got it and it's already like halfway down. Yeah, we have a minute until it expires, so we won't be able to use it. But we could always cook it. This way it's not completely wasted. But we probably won't have enough time to cook it all. I doubt we'll even get those 2 things cooked before we use it. Or before it spoils. Snack? Snack is back. We have another snack. Snack. See Terror Bird way out there. I really need to get some thatch so I can actually make a bola. Because bolas are super, super valuable. Nice. You know? Yeah, those 2 things are going to spoil before I even get a chance. Yeah. Well, might as well put this stuff in here. I mean, like, cooked prime meat is pretty valuable. Yeah, see how high it's going? Like, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, it's very valuable for, like, just general food, but the problem is prime meat lasts a shorter period of time than most foods, so it has its ups, it has its downs, most, you know, like most things. Okay. Eat. Eat. Ooh, I just ate rotten food. Whoops. And my sickness is already gone. I really like how that works. Okay. You know, the funny thing is, when you're falling, you can't eat. Not really sure why, but probably has some reasoning behind it. Tame something. Okay. Let me get Ebola. Let me change to trank arrows. I need... What do I need? Nah. Thatch stone, fiber hide. Doing it this way because I only want so much hide. There we go. Enough for 2. Whoop. Stone. Whoops. Do. I didn't mean to throw that on the ground. I just meant to... There we go. Just meant to transfer that, but whatever. Okay. And then I need 30 fiber. That's close enough. So now all I need is 20 thatch, because I want to make 2 bolas. Now, I'm thinking we should just go ahead and tame a thorny dragon. They're pretty good tames. Honestly, not super hard to get. We have plenty of raw meat laying around. We could always kill another titan boa Ooh, there's a terror bird. Terror birds are annoying. Until I actually get the chance to make a bola, I'm not even going to worry with trank arrows, because if anything, I'm just going to have to go ahead and like start killing something immediately if it comes after me. These things are pretty good indicators as to whether or not you have an enemy nearby. They will either be running and attacking something or actively fighting something, or they will be curled up in a ball, or even dead in some cases. So, we need thatch. We have plenty of thatch now. We're going to make all 2 bolas. We're going to switch to our trank arrows. We're going to put our thatch, or not our thatch, but our bolas right here. I am playing on Scorched Earth. Ooh, wow, that was really funny timing. I wanted to tame one of these. I wonder what level it is. Quite honestly, I don't care. Oh, and it's going to shoot thorns at me. Miss miserably because it's a bad attack in general. I'm going to have to run from it. Ooh, it just shot thorns and I got hit by it. Great. Oh, it's running. Get back here, coward. Nice, I got a hit on it. That was pretty chill. Now I have to be careful because it's running past other enemies. Nice. But now I have to take care of the enemies that are around me. Time for normal arrows again. And time to run from Snick. How much does Scorched Earth cost? I don't know. I can't remember. Oh no. Oh no. So everyone, it looks like we're gonna die. I'm not super upset about this. Because, you know, it happens pretty often, if I'm being completely honest. We do luckily have our bed down like we have had since our first stream of this Earth. Or this map. Okay, so what we're going to do, since we're back here, it's actually a good thing because we didn't take that raw meat with us that we do need to tame it. I'm going to go ahead and take this meat as well, though. I'm going to get rid of all of this except for that skin right there. That skin's actually useful because that is a thorny dragon skin. I'm not going to take any of our tames because we're more likely just to get something killed than actually be useful. And we should be fine besides this. Get on rock. It's not a bad idea, but you know, most of the rocks in this vicinity at least can be perched on by other animals as well as myself. Really, the only annoying thing that just happened is it broke some of our hide armor. And that means we're going to have to fix it later. It was my pants. That's great. Drop that. That's useless. Put the shirt, hat, and gloves on at least. You know, we got thick thighs. It doesn't matter what we do. Okay. Drop. And let's go tame ourselves something. Oh, there's our buddy, the Titan Boa. Hey, jerk. Of course. Okay, idiot. Don't turn and attack something else. There we go. And if we're lucky, let me use this actually. We might, there it is, some raw prime meat. That'll make our taming effectiveness go up, and it'll also make it more possible for us to get a handful of other things. So, I don't see anything that's going to kill us immediately. But, you know, they're always out there. 1 raw prime meat, 20%. Oh. Those things are actually really, really pesky because they can actually kill your attempting tame. But they die. Okay. So, you know, we died a little bit. Just a tad. Like I said, we really need to increase our health anyways. Level 27, sloped stuff, and gates. That's not too bad. Okay, so we're going to get a level 25. Yeah, that's It could be worse, I'll say that. Lucky for us, we can repair our armor on the fly. It's a good thing we haven't made it to our smithy armor yet. There we go. We're back, we're armored up. We're more or less healthy. We need fiber to fix our bow. We need wood. If I'm correct, that's all we need. There we go. Now we must defend. We luckily do have bolas, since we didn't have to use any to knock this guy out. Oh, it's already at 40%. Nice. The prime meat does help significantly. You know, I am tempted to get another tame. I don't have that many trank arrows left, though. I had to use a good handful to get him out. Gonna go ahead and get some free chitin from our little bug friends here. That's gonna be useful whenever we make chitin armor that we'll only be able to use once or twice because it's so hot. I think we might have a dire wolf coming our direction anytime now. Which I wouldn't mind taming. Because the more dire wolves you have tamed, the stronger they are together because you have a pack boost. Come here, boy. There he goes. I want to get him next to Thorny Dragon. It'll be easier to take care of them. Stop. I love bolas. Honestly, I didn't know they existed for a good bit, and actually I'm pretty sure they're, I'm not going to say relatively new, but to the gameplay I've been watching, they're relatively new. Oh, it's a pretty low level, but honestly, whomst cares? It's something. And this way we can, oh, and they also, I don't know why, but direwolves seem to go through torpor or torpidity a lot quicker. So what I'm going to do is just start hand-picking narco berries. You know, I can agree with you. Taming is fun. And the more tames we have, the more likely I am to use them. But, you know. I'm very conservative about my tames because I don't like getting my tames killed off. And on maps like Scorched Earth, it's very easy to do so. Because, you know, obviously we're surrounded by Titan boas and scorpions and purlovias and microraptors. All animals that can knock you out and leave you defenseless. And depending on what setting you are or have on right now, that either means your animal will fight until it dies, or it means your animal will sit there and take it until it dies. Get hungry so you eat meat. I'm going to attempt to get more prime meat. How do you have saddle for Thorny Dragon? I don't actually have a Thorny Dragon saddle. That is a skin that I have for it, and skins, I know there's a setting somewhere for them. Ooh, terror birds are scary. But I'm going to let this one come in and attack me, or at least try to, but I'm going to use a bola. Hey. There he is. Ooh, they're fast. Fast, angry chicken. Now stop. Hammer time. Sorry for the bad jokes. I'm going to finish it off with a spear. And I know the angry boy snake is going to come in a second. Did we just get a... I might be seeing things. Ooh, oh, we are encumbered. Don't die again. That was almost bad, everyone. They can sort of fly. Thorny dragons? You might be thinking of something else, because thorny dragons can't really fly. What you're thinking about is probably the rock drakes, which look like dragons. Also, why I was freaking out is, I think, and we did, we got a pike from this terror bird, and we got a That's actually really cool. Ooh, there's a saber tooth over there. No terror bird. Yeah, but that terror bird, like, hooked us up. Hey, boyo. Come here. You want to die? Because guess what I got? I got a pike. These things will mess you up. And also, I just learned how to make one on the smithy. Because I was like, oh, we're going to need one eventually anyways. But no need to make one yourselves. Honestly, Scorched Earth is kind of cool about that. I think it's just because I think I have more experience on Scorched Earth than any other map. And that's just because, that's, when I say more experience, I mean like most of my recent experience. I'm going to put a Primate in here to finish his taming quickly because he's already most of the way. I'm going to put the other two in here to finish his timing because he's also most of the way, but he's a little bit further. Look how much meat I have. Just meat. These things are worthless. I'll keep the spears because they're nice throwable items. Yeah. But we're doing great. You know, it was a good idea to tame, you know. It's fun, you can get levels for taming and you can get more, you know, things like this to help. Plus 11 levels? We have a level 35 Thorny Dragon on the way. Let's see how many levels this man's going to give us. Just one right now, but I guess once he eats that prime meat, he might go up a little bit more. Hopefully. Also, that mantis still scares me. Mantises are very fast and terrifying. These little alligator thingies over here don't scare me too much. They're kind of weak. I mean, in real life, alligators aren't very weak, but you know. These guys kind of are, though. See, he's already dead. Like, what a loser. I'm going to use a hatchet on this guy. The pick gets more, like, meat out of them. The hatchet gets more hide off of them. Will you eat? Oh, yeah. Health. Level 28. Manta saddle. That is for something we will never need. Hey, someone put in chat a name for this man. I'm not going to name him yet because I can't. Ooh, our desert gear. Desert gear is super valuable. It keeps you from dying of heat, basically. And we only ended up getting one level from this man. That's kind of lame. But, you know, I guess that's fine. Oh, Thorny Dragon, nice. And I'll let y'all name the Thorny Dragon too, so I just need 2 names. One for a Thorny Dragon and one for a Dire Wolf. Let's go, my boys. We're going home. I got 2 new tames. I'm going to protect them like they're my own children. And that means killing everything in my path. Oh no. Hey, good job. But I do think... I think he might have hit him. Hey, get over here. His health is... Name... Firewolf Shadow. Are you saying name the Direwolf Shadow? Okay, I get it. Shadow. Okay. And how about a name for a Thorny Dragon over here? Man's gonna mess people up. Oh, he's only a level 1 Thorny Dragon. There's almost no need for me to kill it, but whatever. You know, more XP. More goodies for my boys back here. The good thing about having tames is that you can use them to carry stuff. Ooh. Take oil. Thanks, man. Come here, boys. We're gonna meet you. We're gonna introduce you to our other 2 tames. Danny is gonna be the pack leader because he's a significantly higher level than Shadow over here. And Plumberry is level 18. Rocky because Bearded Dragon. Oh, because your Bearded Dragon is named? Okay. We got Rocky over here. Rocky. So we got Rocky and Shadow. Yeah, like I said, Danny is 10 levels higher, and he's considered the pack leader. Sadly, they're not different genders, because if they were, they'd have a mate boost on. Okay. So it's annoying that I can't ride the Thorny Dragon yet, because I haven't made his saddle yet, because I can't position him very well. I just have to tell him to follow. Okay. Get off, tell him to stay put. So we have our small pack of 2. It's okay, it'll get bigger. Movement speed still. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have narcotics on this guy. I have narcotics on this guy. And I don't think I have any narcotics on this guy. Just meat. Okay. Oh wait, no, that's his food. Forgot. And I bet I still have spoiled meat in here, so I don't need to worry about stealing any of that. I got oil in there, which does not need to be in there. I have narco berries. Those need to be in there. Sand, that needs to be in there. Stone, I guess. Not hide. Okay, what am I looking for? You know, I wasn't really planning on getting these guys during today's stream, or right now. I was focused on something else. I can't really remember what I was focused on. So I'm still happy doing this, you know. We're still getting stuff. We got some thatch, like I said we wanted to. I can't remember what I wanted the thatch for. But, you know, it's probably important for something. You know, something. I want to start collecting stimberries because we can make stimulants, which are useful in a pinch. Because if, for example, the thing that happened to us with the Titan boa happened to one of our animals, we could throw a stimulant inside our animal, make him eat it, and then he'll like immediately wake up. Basically, that's kind of how it works. You can also do it, and it'll keep you, it'll keep your stamina full for really long periods of time, kind of. I should get a flyer. We saw Lymantria over here earlier, which we needed a bola for, and then I immediately was like, yes, we need a bola, and then I used them to kill other things. But yes, we do need that. Stone. What else do you need? There we go. Wait, we can make 2 more? Perfect. It's always good to have bolas. Like, I know I'm using the thatch that I just said we needed to go collect, but bolas are, like, essential. They're, like, it's basically the equivalent of having, like, arrows. Like, it's just necessary. And they're really useful. I'm gonna turn one of my normal arrows into trank arrows, but yeah, we should, at some point, look towards... We'll probably end up using that flyer to get me up there, because there's more trees up there, significantly. I don't know if I can see it with my orbital camera. Yeah, because my orbital camera only goes this far out. Ooh, forgot this glitch. Just looking underneath the earth. Woo! Yeah, but yeah, there's trees up there, so I'll just use the Lymantria whenever we do end up getting it to get us up there. I think we have to be a certain level to get its saddle. I don't know if we've unlocked it yet. 38, or no, 36. So yeah, we got a bit of a way to go before we've unlocked it. And it's 38 for Pterodon, so it's even further to get something like that. So yeah, I guess our soonest bet would be getting a Lymantria. Which, speaking of which, I'm pretty sure I saw a Titan boa eat one of those earlier. So I'm not going to say we have great chances. But, you know, they are still chances. What I kind of want... Let me search something really quick. I want to check. Okay, that's level 40, so we don't even have that much. We have a good bit of time until we'll even be able to get the saddle for a thorny dragon. Honestly, I might as well just drop this. It doesn't weigh anything, but it clutters up my inventory. There we go. I don't know why it wasn't dropping at first. Why do you like Plants vs. Zombies so much, man? Like, I'm not gonna play that on stream. If that's what you're looking for. Speed. Does Shadow have one too? Nice. Movement speed as well. That way Shadow doesn't get left behind. I forgot. They experience group XP just like I do. But basically, like, you know, if you have a bunch of tames together and I'm getting XP and they're nearby, they also get... Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Shouldn't have been standing there. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take Danny with me. I know, you know, I'm very cautious with them. But Danny, I'm most confident in coming back survived. Coming back survived. Yeah, I don't think Danny will die. Not that quickly, at least. We are losing the pack buff for leaving Shadow behind. You don't know why you talk about it so much. A little bit, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. What I'm gonna do is... I'm just gonna wrap up the stream then. Just give me a minute. Okay. I'm actually gonna go grab food because I was working. I didn't eat dinner. Okay. So... No. Okay. So everyone, we got 2 new tames. We kind of have a slightly better understanding of what happens with terror birds. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and wrap up the stream for tonight. This is the second stream today, so I don't feel bad about wrapping it up early. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. See you next stream.